thy hands. United free for liberty, together we'll always stand. All channel, we shall wear the victor's crown. We shall wear the victor's crown. We shall wear the victor's crown. When the struggle is over, we shall wear the victor's crown in a new Uganda. Prayer.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful day. Thank you for this moment you've given us. Lord, be in our midst. Bless all our deliberations. And Father, bless everything that is going to take place today. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Have a seat. So, comrades and friends, members of the press, you are very much welcome today for this press briefing. It is going to be a very brief one. I want to introduce some of the leaders who are here today. The press is being led or headlined by our Deputy President, in charge of Northern Region, the Honorable Dr. Lina Zedriga Waru Abuku. We have the Deputy Whip of our team in Parliament, the Honorable Chewakti Kamanjeri, Woman Member of Parliament, Jinja City. We have Chairman Nyanzi Fred Sentamu, who is Head of Mobilization, National Platform. We have Commissioner of Parliament, also Head of the Youth, NUP, Honorable Zake Francis. We have Comrade Ijiwa Moses, Deputy Head of Mobilization, Eastern Region. We have Councillor Justus Harris on that side. Comrade Mubiru James just came from prison, all of you know him. We have a comrade from Nakawa, Comrade Nawatanzi, Comrade Waiswa. The others, I will not go into the details, but we are very happy to be here. And without further ado, I want to invite Deputy President, Northern Uganda, to address us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, SG. All the protocol observed, and also with apologies from our President, who is also the elected President de facto and de jure of the Republic of Uganda, who would have loved to be here, but painfully he had to disqualify himself, and he's following us. Today, the 12th of October, the year of our Lord 2021, the members of the National Unity Platform Party, we had very fruitful deliberations earlier on, and today we want to speak specifically on three things. One, but it will increase. One is that we condemn the continued unlawful detention in deplorable conditions of our comrades, including Honorable Sewanyana and Honorable Segrinya. And we continue to condemn it. We continue to be in solidarity with the family members and also with those in places of incarceration. The conditions in Chitaria, the conditions in Chigo, all over Uganda, still very, very deplorable. And the continued abuse of human rights, lockdown of civil and civic space. We are not supposed to speak. And yet the Constitution grants us the right to information and the right to speak. We condone with the civil societies that were locked illegally. We also associate with a number of you, the pressmen, who have continued to suffer the brunt of these state excesses. But we congratulate you for remaining resilient to be our voices. We don't take your presence here for granted. To Honorable Sewanyana and Honorable Segrinya, remain very, very resilient. because we are here doing all what it takes to amplify the unlawful arrest, to amplify and showcase yet again to the world how inhuman, degrading, cruel the institutions of government that are charged with protecting human rights and defending human rights are treating you, honorably elected members of parliament. Yes, we also would like to share with all of you that as the Secretariat and the different sub-regions, I bring you apologies from my colleague, Honorable Jole, who could not be here physically. We're in solidarity. Mobilization is going on. Mobilization is going on in terms of rubber-dubber. Our communication and linkages has also been strengthened. So I want to congratulate the Secretary General and the team for supporting us to continue to mobilize in practice. And yes, we also would like to highlight the status of the COVID lockdown, which was exclusively done without consulting key stakeholders, without involving the technical people. The effect of the lockdown, among others, generations lost in terms of education. Generations totally lost and erased. Children bearing children. 12-year-old girls, because of the status, the desperation. Because of this imprisonment, instead of delivering on humanly handling the COVID. Because of the serial and fulfilled blatant lies of handling it properly. We have scores of young men and women whose future has been totally destroyed. I'm saying this from evidence. 12-year-old girl is a child, but has been made a mother. And there are those that are lucky to have made it through that birth, which is supposed to be through a body that is mature. This body is not mature. It's like eating raw pawpaws. You can't eat raw pawpaws. We need to eat ripe pawpaws. So this raw pawpaw, the kids, many have also died. We condemn the way in which the military descended upon our First Lady in Nakaseke, when she had gone in solidarity to support the pregnant mothers. Live bullets. We have not forgotten it. Those who are responsible must be brought to book, because pregnant women coming to receive support from our First Lady, Her Excellency Babi Kyagulanyi. Tear gas, live bullet shot at. These are still continuing. Drones are still continuing. We are resilient. We know the messages they want to tell us is to, we should be afraid. They want to put us back in the closets. We have refused. We came out a long time ago. We will remain very resilient, and we will remain condemning this. We will remain also defying it, because our stolen victory must be reclaimed without fear or favor. Oritia! Oritia! Then I also want to speak the lack of exercise of separation of powers. It has continued in every aspect. The legislator, the executive, the judiciary. You have also seen how he has descended on the judiciary. I am a judicial officer on sabbatical leave by choice. When we take the oath, we swear to uphold the Constitution and to exercise, to make sure that human rights are delivered without fear or favor. But now here you are, one person, the junta comes and starts on the swearing in of judicial officers, of judges. You are not supposed to release murderers. I mean, in an advanced democracy, he should have resigned. That was, he should have resigned. So we need to continue to make sure we do not condone these kinds of excess of one individual usurping all the powers abusing other institutions, that should be collaboratively working with in terms of the three. We also know very well the appointments of the human rights commissioners. It has just happened. In fact, it has been so silently done that we don't even know whether they have started working. Do you? Of course not. Of course not. And those are very, very serious gaps in terms of governance. And of course, I already spoke to the close of the civic space and then the continued propaganda. You and I, we all need to be very aware. This one, we already have him. The other one, it is propaganda because we put so much pressure. We put holes in their comfort zones. We drove them to the wall. So they are now trying to retaliate using excessive state resources. The propaganda. So and so we have. You call that person and discuss. Because they have sworn to weaken. Nobody weakens us because the population is with us, the times are with us, and the press are with us, the people are with us, the world is with us. So I want to end by saying we are very resilient. We are looking forward and working tirelessly to reclaim our stolen victory. I say this as we look forward to experience the new Uganda, and also for God and my country.
I'm trying to persuade the Deputy President to speak some Luganda, and maybe I've always had her speaking so that for our audience which may not Olubara.
Okay. Andro, amemudu amba mutundu mutu nirisi. Eli amavele ali kalidina alosi. Amemu yonze afa Nadia alo mabusi banya obi karata amavu ruwa wadia ba iki woro mabusi ya. Amavu doasi ba iki woro mabusi ya. Baba iki udi karamojo waba dindraza mfa aziata ringa imo ungunzo karamojo. Baba iki udi anzigaki amavu karile iki woro mabusi kigoa ikivini chitalia te o azabane azo mabusi daliadi onzoro koru. Ani andro amemudu ayo alo asope mibe tu alo imi amataba anzibe mabusi wadi ika mavile ba bani ndro pe mu pi parliament ya honorable Sewanyana iki honorable Segirnyabe adi ofeki bail million kaliri iki mu bedo ofewo bedo ba iki draw engazo chitalia lawyer vele moto kadalia bale hata lawyer dasira ani ba bindra di honorable Segirnyani ba di be mabusi babi sewa million kaliri bado ofeki bail yani iri carry Uganda bleni letaba la loma adriwala be tedriwala amaitoki isungoni ani ile asokipa kilili ani kidibene yo amavoru dia onya mangonya be kindra voti chagulanye ni ango kindrongo erini ango kindrongo ale yelo ko aga yelo si ale bobi i bali amutu kukia mavotira ani amanga kiri okosi le akoki uduku le ama ake okoro amandra baru dia dikaba West Nile yumbe asi woro asokindra pa amake paso yo adase like irisiko iri ani re mi karakara amerikinga modu koko amaimu diledi amake amu amatatualo le anikira voti bani ugu amaveledi ale amavele president mamu Maria le niara iri mivo indi paso opidada tualo le ameteke amoduku le ama etiki titi baka titi ko bani le kike ba yorisiba ani al agorisi oritia oriyo iri school bo school titi ezwanzi ngiri sati ki woro ayani antiti azidi sandiro ezwanzi iliri bo school pimatisi ani andro ale yo letabazi school tira ba memuki ani anzi meroki onito onikililindi na COVID ya zoto dia wa gbadi edi. Geri ko bana gbadi edi dritsezo de animal keko. Ani leta ma akiasi tezasi. Asizo ba lo ni lo yo Uganda adi yoni. Mabusu kiti Ani Andro afadi what kuru ni yani. This is for the whole world. I am speaking to a few of you, but I am very honored. Thank you so much, so that my colleagues can also share. I say this for God and my country.
Thank you very much. May I now proceed to request you, Madam Deputy President, to unveil.
Yes, we have as a resolution from the NEC, unanimously and on record. And today we take the opportunity, and I'm very humbled, to take the opportunity to unveil one of the most courageous, available, accessible, intelligent, because I remember I was with this person in the military court martial. He was, Guti was wanting to intimidate him. Why are you wearing black? He says this is the attire of lawyers. During the campaign trail, this is somebody who made sure that people moved around. This is a person who is a very big asset, the most feared asset for NUP. And I am speaking of a very great person. I don't even know, one time I think he was a prince or whatever, but of course very handsome, wise one! As the deputy spokesperson of the National Unity
Yeah, so comrades and friends, as you know, for a long time we've had the spokesperson of the National Unity Platform, Honorable Joel Senyonyi, and he's not here with us unfortunately, but we had to, the time has come and we needed to have a deputy spokesperson who has just been unveiled by the Deputy President. So Comrade Wise Alex Mfumbiro, congratulations sir. He is going to be the Deputy Spokesperson of the National Unity Platform moving forward. And should you take over from me right now, sir?
Yes.
And continue doing your function.
I'm very, very humbled. I am
Gole.
Well, the feeling is quite different, I should say. But it is extremely very humbling that I have been called to serve in another designation, and that is being the messenger of the great message of this revolution that is anchored on reality that has been seen physically and I believe yet to be seen against the dictatorship of General Yoweri Museveni. I do not take this noble duty and responsibility given to me by comrades of the struggle, and I want to categorically state that I will take on this responsibility with all the nobility it deserves. I will execute it with honor and prestige. And of course, to the naysayers, that we shall equally be very lethal, especially in terms of backtracking us with the progress of fighting the dictator. Anybody out there who wants to assume that the National Unity Platform will keep silent against the propaganda of the state on our formidability and desires to fight the general dictator Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Your days are also out, because we shall go on bare knuckle. The time is done for us to macerate those that are working with the dictator, because if you look at the trajectory of our country, we cannot afford to sit back. We cannot afford as a generation to keep quiet, and therefore expect the loudest noise from the deputy spokesperson in terms of working day and night to bringing this dictatorship to an end as soon as possible. That will be the purpose of our office. And of course, I'm very lucky that I am going to be working under the very close supervision of Honorable Joel Senyonyi, who has done a tremendous job for the party and for the revolution up to now. He's a seasoned former journalist, and now he's a lawyer, so I believe we shall have such a team. He is very eloquent in a number of languages. I so much yearn to learn a lot from him, and equally I believe, being that I come from the eastern side of Uganda, even those who have been singing the song of tribalism, just looking at the picture of this desk, I believe they will not have another cup of tea. But I want to assure you, it's doomsday for government and the spokespersons of government. Bring it on. The sky is falling for this dictatorship. I thank you very much. I know the values, the drifts of this party that I'm going to speak for, and Mr. Secretary General and the Vice President and the entire National Executive Committee, I commit myself in front of the world and the country that I will execute it to the latter. I thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Comrade Waiswa, Alex Mufumbiro. Again, I know that it's doomsday for the regime. So a lot has been said in English. I want to request to give one opportunity to Chairman Nyazi to summarize what has been said, especially by Dr. Lina, the issues that we're trying to deal with. And maybe also we'll have one or two issues to add. And then we'll take about 2-3 questions and we'll end today's presser. Oh, why is it in Uganda?
Yes.
So I'll have a chairman speak something in Uganda, and then Vice in Uganda, and then we'll have the questions.
Ekisoga ng'omusoga ndikwenda kwebaza Kibongo mu weekend. Ndidde nti abaana bano abali wano abagabula bwentakoba nti Kibumba Nadyope Gabula Baba Zena eno nkani mu National Unity Platform bampaire ekyaganya okuba wainwa era okuweereza obubaka obw'ensonga endigema mu kutola ku Nakyemalira akulemeseza n'okutembeeta Busoga Bukalamu. So olwaleero ndikwenda okusima obuvunaanyizibwa buno obumpeereddwa era nayenda okusuubiza Abannayuganda n'Abasogoyi ffe National Unity Platform yatununula mu mikono gya Nakyemalira Yoweri Kaguta Museveni yabanga olwaleero eri mikono gya National Unity Platform. So nenda okukoba nti njakozesa omukisa guno okwongerayo amaloboozi ewala okuba nti obubaka buno obw'enkyukakyuka bubuna buli wamu. Baganda bange njagala okutwala omukisa guno okwebaza akakiiko ka National Unity Platform akampadde obuvunaanyizibwa nate obulala bwe ndowooza nti bwakuyitibwa buyise calling kuno kuyitibwa kupya okw'obuvunaanyizibwa bwe ndowooza nti ffenna tuyinza okuba nga generation we twazaalibwa okukola obw'okwetagululako Nakyemalira Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Ebibeera mu lutalo lw'okulwanisa Nakyemalira mumanyi bulungi nnyo nti bagezaako nnyo okutusiiga ekifaananyi ekikyamu naddala mu abo ababakutte omumuli mu kulwanisa Nakyemalira. Era mulaba nti National Unity Platform bagisongamu nnyo n'ebigambo byetayogedde bavaayo ne bagamba nti National Unity Platform kwebyo kweyimiridde batusiiga enziro okutunafuya okugenda mu maaso mu lutalo lwe twatandika olutagenda kudda mabega olw'okuwummuza akakundi akanakyemalira Yoweri Kaguta Museveni ketulowooza nti tugenda kuwummuza mu buvunaanyizibwa era mu bbanga eritali lyewala nga bwe tukola emisana n'ekiro. Nabwe kityo okuba nti bampadde omulimu gw'okubeera Ssekamwa amyuka omwogezi w'ekibiina kya National Unity Platform, nsiimye nnyo obuvunaanyizibwa buno. Nsuubiza nakyemalira obudde obwakazigizigi gyali kubanga nze nzikiriziganya oluusi n'okuddizaayo okusinziira ku mizaani gye baba batuleetedde. Tujja kuba babuvunaanyizibwa mu kwogera eri eggwanga mu kutambuza message ffe baani bugenda kuba buvunaanyizibwa baffe okusiga ekifaananyi. National Unity Platform be baani? People power kye kiki? Ge maanyi g'abantu. Abantu amaanyi g'abantu oluusi gabakola ki? Gabatabula. Kyova olaba kati n'abamu batandika okulowooza okutondawo ebintu ebirala kubanga ndowooza tetuvuddeeyo kubanga buli muntu ensigo emanya nti waliwo ebimu ebyaggwa okukkaanyizibwako nga ensi ebitutwala mu maaso. So njagala okwebaza mukisa guno ogumpeereddwa. Bannamawulire tukolere wamu, nzize okuyiga bingi bye simanyi bye mumanyi. Nsaba tukolere wamu omulimu guno ogw'okutambuza obubaka. Sigenda kutambuza bubaka bwange Waiswa, sigenda kutambuza bubaka bwaki, naye nzize ndowooza okwongerayo obubaka obw'enkyukakyuka kuba Pulezidenti alina engombo gy'agamba nti Katonda asobola kukola ekyo kyokka kyosobola okukola ki? Okukola. Ndowooza nti ekyo kwengenda okusinza olw'amazima n'okumakinga sure nti ng'omugigi tulaga obuvunaanyizibwa ku ki kye tuyinza okutwala wa gye tuyinza otwala eggwanga lyaffe Uganda naddala ku myaka 35 gye libaddemu kumpi tugenda mwana nga giri mu mikono gy'omuntu omu atalina wadde exposure. So neyanza nnyo obuvunaanyizibwa buno. Mukama Katonda nsaba atugumye kubanga era si kyangu naye omulimu era si ffe ensigo entiitiizi. Tujja gukola nga tetuteeteredde muntu yenna nga twogedde amazima kubanga ffe tuyimiriddewo ku nsigo ey'ebyaddala. Bino byaddala era tonsuubira kumpita byakunywamu caayi. Ngenda kujja kwogera gye muli ebyaddala. I am carrying the message. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale eddala.
Thank you very much, Comrade Waiswa, Alex Mfumbiro, and we have all the confidence in this brother and comrade. He has distinguished himself. So for a few minutes, Chairman Nyanzi will speak to us a bit and then we'll take a few questions from the press.
Bannange bannamawulire ntwala omukisa guno okuyozayoza muganda waffe Waiswa okutwala obuvunaanyizibwa okubeera deputy spokesperson. Omusajja ono afubutuka e Busoga ali tested era sebo webale nnyo okukkiriza obuvunaanyizibwa obwo. Njagala okuddamu okunnyonnyola ebigambo bya Vice President waffe byayogedde mu Lungereza ate n'amaani abyogera mu Lweri. Ekisooka yatuusiza okunenya kwe olw'ekibiina kya National Unity Platform eri gavumenti okusigala ng'ekyasibya abantu mu ngeri y'okwekwasa, mu ngeri y'obugwenyufu etali mu mateeka. Abaka ba Paalamenti ababiri beesesegirinya ne Ssewanyana era nga ekibiina kino kyongera okuvumirira gavumenti okulemererwa okukola ekituufu ku bijambiya ebyali e Masaka n'insecurity egenda mu maaso n'obutali butebenkevu ne basigala nga basibya abantu nga bakutte ekyokwekukwasa. Ensonga endala gy'ayogeddeko y'ey'okulemererwa okukwasaganya abaana abato n'ebyokusoma by'eggwanga ne COVID, okuba nti abaana bafunye embuto mu kiseera kino ne baba nga bazaalira ku myaka emito ate nga bagenda kufa olw'embuto ze bafunye nga tebannaba kwetuuka. Mpozi njagala mmalirize n'okubategeeza nti waliwo bannaffe abamu be batadde nga njagala mbanjulire mu muganda waffe Sserunkumaliriddao. Bamukwata omwana oyo ne bamusiba emyezi 6 bamusibira bwereere. Myezi 10. So nga tusaba naye gyabweko kyayogera wano mu kamera n'ebizu byeyitamu jangu wano so naye nga tunnaba Sserunkuma kujja katubategeeza ekintu kino banyama ne baseru waliwo ebintu ebibuuzibwa bingi nnyo. Nze National Mobilization Secretary w'ekibiina kya National Unity Platform tugenda kutandika okutalaaga eggwanga lyonna okubatuusaako kiki tulina okuzzaako kubanga tukyalwanirira Victoria yaffe. Eggwanga lyalonda pulezidenti, ensi yonna gwekola ki gwemanyi obulungi. Tugenda tuddamu kutambula buto era essawa yonna yonna tujja banjulira enkola egenda okuteekebwa ku ground. Mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala.
Sserunkuma John Bosco abantu b'Nansana gwe bakazaako eri akaana Kambata abasinzira ku background yange. Ennaku z'omwezi 2 Desemba nali omu ku abo abaali bakkiririza mu nkyukakyuka era abalinga balwanirira eddembe ly'obuntu ku level ya wansi era abalinga bali motivated ne Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi abakkiririzanga mu njiri gye yatambuzanga. Ennaku z'omwezi 2 Desemba bwakyanga olunaku olulala lwonna naye bwatuuka ekawungeezi nga sikyasobola kutegeera biri ku nsi bwe zawerera ssaawa 4 ez'ekiro. Abasajja nga 10 abalina emmundu ennene ennyo bajja ne kabangali y'amagye ne bayingira ewange ne bafosinga okuyingira ewaka ne bansikayo nga famire yange eraba ne bankolako ebibi bingi nnyo ne bantwala embuya gye batukubira emigo mingi nnyo nga bwe batulangira okubeera mu struggle era nga batusuubiza nti bwe tuba tulowooza nti tuli mu struggle twali twolekedde okulaba struggle entuufu oba okutegeera kyekituufu struggle kyetegeeza. Ekiro ekyo kyonna n'ebiro ebirala nga 3 twakubibwa emigo mingi nnyo n'ebikolwa bingi nnyo ebyettima byatukolebwako byetasobola kwogera ssaawa eyo. Twatwalibwa mu kooti yawe embuya wennyini ewali omusajja omukambwe ennyo eyagamba nti tulowooza gavumenti oba tulowooza nti state eringanga mukazi nti omu amuvaamu nga n'omulala amuddamu n'atulaga amagulu ge agali amalema nti bo balemala mu lutalo lwa kukyusa ggwanga nti naffe twali tulina okuyita mu mbeera y'emu eyo bwe tuba nga ddala twali twagala kukyusa ggwanga. Bigambo bino mbyogera nga nsuubira nti ebyankolebwako bikyayinza okunkolebwako naye ndi mweteefuteefu tewali kyakukola kuba nteeka okubyogera bingi nnyo ne besiyogedde nga nyina okusirika olw'ebyo byankolebwako bye nandyogedde oba oli awo ebyatukolebwako ne tusindikibwa emakindye mu balakisi gye twava ne batwala ewa General Andrew Guti ne batusomera omusango ogwatuteekebwako embuya nga batwambaza akakofiira kaffe kennyini ne batukuba ebifaananyi. Omusango ogwo ne gutusomerwa mu General Court Martial ng'ennaku z'omwezi 14 Desemba ne tusindikibwa ekitaja. Twali tulina okukomawo mu kooti n'abaana abalala bangi nnyo abakyali essaawa eyo nga tulina okukomezebwawo mu kooti ng'ennaku z'omwezi 4 January. Naye okuva nga 4 January mpaka nga 6 ogw'omwenda mbaddeyo nga nkyalinda ddi lwendiddizibwa mu kooti okufuna obwenkanya ekyalinga ekizibu oba ekitaasoboka mu myezi egyo 9 okutuusa Mukama we yayamba nga Nuupu baganda bange enansana ne bakulembeze bannange ne bannayuganda abaali bakkiririza mu ebyo bye nakolanga nga balwanye nnyo nendetebwa mu kooti. Bangi nateebwa recently naye nkuba omulanga eri abalina obusobozi bonna aba human rights defender mpulidde boogera ku bahonorable babiri abakwatibwa kituufu kibi bakwatibwa naye guno omulanga gugenda eri bannayuganda mwenna abalwanyirizi b'eddembe mwenna ate era ne paalamenti ya uganda nti ekitalya waliyo baganda bange bangi nnyo bwe tubadde nga tukaba amaziga bwe twayita mu kunyigirizibwa kuno kwenjogedde wamu bangi nnyo bali mu kinaana kyannaku nnyo nti abantu 8 bakyakuumiddwa emyezi 8 emyezi 9 nga tebakomezebwawo mu kooti okuva bwe basindikibwayo okufuna obwenkanya baliyo batabulwa bavubuka abato abalondebwanga mu bitundu ebyenjawulo wano mu Central Region bavanga ku ttaka lya Bwakabaka era n'Emmengo mbasaba mulema okusirika kubanga tebajjanga bantu mbalala tebajjanga bantu gulu tebajjanga bantu luddawa newankubadde abaliyo bava mu bitundu ebyeyo ne babajja ku ttaka lya wano so nsaba nammwe muveeyo mukonde minga ekikulu ekyo abaana batabulwa tebalina wakutandikira bizinesi zaabwe zaafa amayumba gaabwe babagoba bakazi baabwe banoba so nsaba buli alina kyasobola okukola kikole baganda baffe nabo bafune obwenkanya nga nange mukama bwe yanyambye nembufuna sina bingi bisingaawo neyanza nnyo neyanzeeko.
All right, for the English audience, I will give just 1 minute to Comrade Mubiru, who also was recently released, to come and say something, and then we'll have questions. If you can please use just 1 minute to say something to the people of Uganda about your experience in the military detention.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, all the media companies, I greet you all in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. First of all, I want to thank the Lord for this opportunity I've been given to expose the regime. I want to alert everyone who is watching me that we still have more than 200 political prisoners in different prisons on baseless grounds. I was arrested on 7th March. In fact, I was first arrested on January 7th March. I was given bail on 23rd January, then re-arrested on 7th March. I was taken at CMI, tortured, beaten, almost to the death line. By the grace of the Lord and by the using of the public, people using their audiences at different platforms, when they announced me that I was dead, that pressure mounted against them, and they presented me before the General Court Martial, where I was remanded to Mbachi military prison. I was isolated in one room. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't see any shine, any sun, any rain, just in one room for 5 months. And the punishment they were telling me while they were doing all that, it's because I come out and I oppose the dictator, Mr. Museveni. On the same note, I want to assure the Ugandans and everyone who is watching me that we are not going to give up. We are not going to give up demanding freedom for the Ugandans. We are not going to give up to demand our victory. It's a responsibility of every Ugandan. Do not leave it for President Robert Sentamu Kyagulanyi or the NEC or the leadership of NUP. It's a responsibility of every Ugandan to come out and demand the release of all the political prisoners. We have many people there. The Kenya Moses, the Wisers, everyone, many guys are still there. And they are waiting for the voice of you people to come out, and we demand the release of our people. We shall not grow weary, we shall not keep quiet of speaking the truth. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for praying. May God bless you.
Thank you. All right, so we are going to have a few questions. If there are any, yes, Derek.
SG, there's been a lot of bickering, backlash between leaders of NUP and leaders of FDC, especially those that are within the new front that was just unveiled recently. Yesterday, Dr. Kizza Besigye insinuated that he had talked to Honorable Kyagulanyi, and he had expressed regret over the bickering. But I've seen the bickering still continuing. But he was insinuating that he needed a public apology or a public statement or something like that. As NUP leadership, are you
fueling these bickerings? Or are you attacking the new front?
The question is understood. Thank you, sir. Yes, observer, but I think.
Yeah, very Baker. I have two questions. One, just after a contribution on that there about what is your stand, a clear stand? Because I saw Waiswa today morning saying something different from what Dr. Chagwan was saying. What is NUP's stand in black and white on the new formation? And number two, Chairman Nyanzi has talked about mobilizing, coming out with the program. What is your next plan of action? Because speaking to people who have come out with this thing, say after the election you went to sleep. You only thing was the election, and after the election 10 months later you are sleeping, nothing is happening, so you're having a free day. So what is your next plan on actual confronting of Museveni, other than Chairman saying we are going to have a nationwide mobilization?
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, please.
When Dr. Betijo was addressing the press, he said he had an engagement with the NEP president about the attacks on social media from people he said are NEP supporters. But then he said he needs a public apology from NEP. Are you delivering that today? And then number two, about the front. Most of the parties that have rejected the front are saying that they were denied time to sit down with the different leaders of the parties to solve their grievances and clashes that they had in the recent election. What are your reasons for not doing the front?
Okay, I think those are the questions. I will attempt to answer these questions. On the question of there's no bickering between NUP and FDC or any other person who's fighting for freedom in this country. We have made it clear that for us, we judge people not by what they say but what they do. And as long as any formation or any group is fighting to end the regime in Uganda, they are our allies, they are our comrades. We have made it clear that you remember during the slavery in the US, there were house slaves and field slaves, but all of them at the end of the day are slaves. When we've also said, and our president has said this many times, we are like grasshoppers in a bottle. We cannot spend all the time biting each other when the enemy is out there waiting to crush all of us. We have also made it clear that the regime that we are trying to put down is like an elephant, which is oppressing our people. And all of us will have to touch. Some will touch the head, pulling it down, others will hold it by the leg, everyone will have to play their part. And we also communicate to the people of Uganda that this is not about FDC, it's not about NUP, it's not about ANT or any other political formation. It's about you as a Ugandan. What are you doing? Don't wait for NUP, don't wait for anyone. Each one of us has a responsibility to redeem this country. So while we're doing our part as a formation, we expect every Ugandan, all Ugandans in their respective formations, groupings or whatever, to continue fighting.
Just a follow-up to that. That was my question.
Yeah.
It's, I don't think there is no bickering, because I've seen tweets from the president of FDC,
yeah,
Amriat, attacking NUP, the leaders of opposition.
I think it would be best placed to answer that question.
But also this morning, I have seen comments from the deputy spokesperson.
He was not the deputy spokesperson. He has just been unfair now. Whatever he said then, he said, I have not seen my
we need to hear what solutions are being put on ground. We know that there is actually bickering. We need to know what are the solutions.
And I don't think well, I am now in the capacity of the deputy spokesperson. And
whatever he said before, I said
in my personal capacity. But still, to retaliate, I don't think I said anything that is different from what we are saying. In fact, I said that this is, well, we may not join, but we definitely have to support all efforts of removing the dictator. So that is where maybe somebody may think we are bickering.
You said old wine in a new cup or something like that.
Okay. Well, I think let this not be an exchange between the two of you. I'm just giving the official position of the party that as NUP we are not out there to fight fellow oppressed people. Our role is to supplement efforts. You all remember that there's a time when we had the People Power Movement, our comrades had the People's Government, and we were fighting, but in the same direction. So it is okay for all of us, we are political actors, but above all, we are all Ugandans oppressed by the regime, and we should all be working in the same direction. So the question about what is our stand, that is our stand. These are comrades who are pushing in the same direction as us. So if we are all pushing towards the same direction, I don't think there's need for us all to be under one umbrella for us to be said. But you remember, comrades, that NUP has been championing the unity of the forces of change. You remember very well that immediately after election, we wrote to all political parties and requested to work together. Some responded, others for one reason or another. Some said, you know, we need to consult our organs, others, whatever they said at the time. So we continue to pursue unity. We continue to pursue the unity of all forces of change in this country. And I believe at an appropriate time you'll see us coming together to further the struggle against the dictatorship. But above all, we are glad that the people of Uganda are united. It is really not about the people at the top only, but the people of Uganda uniting in furtherance of the struggle against the dictatorship. Now, someone asked a question about the next plan of action. The next plan of action is what we are talking about. We have been moving, and we continue to move. Immediately after elections, you know what we are dealing with, thousands of our people in prisons. I'm happy to report that through different actions that we've taken, protests, legal actions and others, maybe about 80% of our people have been freed from these jails. They have been partially freed, they are now out on bail, but we still have many others, hundreds, still at Chitaria, at Chigo, and many other prisons across the country. And so we are continuing doing actions, and you saw us the other day in the diaspora trying to bring our people together, protesting there. So it is not true that there have been no actions. No, we are taking actions. These actions are deliberate, and we have a plan as NUP, but most importantly as a People Power Movement, we have a plan to take this struggle forward, and we continue. You'll see us every once in a while come up with new strategies. We've, for example, been engaging on an international front against the regime, because, like our president said at some point, we believe that the international community has been supporting these dictators not only in Uganda but in other places as well. When people are tortured and killed and abducted, and then, you know, people continue to support a regime as oppressive as the one of, that we have in Uganda, it is our responsibility at the people of Uganda to tell those people, stop funding our oppression. So these are some of the actions we've been doing and will continue to do. And as Chairman Yan said, we're going to continue mobilizing the country, and we are going to unveil our plan of action in the coming days. Again, I think someone asked a question about reasons for not joining. I think I've already answered that. That ours is to continue working, whether on different fronts or the same front, all of us, as long as we are moving in the same direction, that is all we need to be doing.
The public apology.
Well, I did not hear that request, but I don't think there's any need to apologize about anything, because what we are saying is what we've been saying. And please, sometimes the media tries to create the impression that there is a clash between ourselves and those leaders. There is no clash whatsoever. These are comrades we talk to. Sometimes we may disagree in approach, but all of us, as long as all of us are pushing in the same direction, that is what matters. So we meet, we talk regularly as possible. Sometimes we may have different approaches to doing things, but we are all moving in the same direction. And like I said, the National Unity Platform has been open to uniting with other forces of change to further the struggle against dictatorship. And we have not backtracked on that. We shall continue pursuing that unity until the dictatorship falls. In Uganda, maybe a bit. babuziza nnyo ku nsonga ya ekisinde oba formation baganda baffe abamu gye bakoze ate ffe nga NUP tubadde tutambulira ku ngombo ey'okukwatagana n'ebibiina n'abantu ne formation zonna ezenyigidde mu kaweefube okujjako nakyemalira mu Uganda. Tetulina buzibu bwonna n'omuntu yenna avaayo okwongerezaamu ku maanyi ku nsonga eno gye tuliko. So si kituufu nti tetulina butakwatagana n'abo abantu, tetulina obutakwatagana n'abo abantu, wabula tutambulira wamu, tuyinza obutabeera mu umbrella yemu, wabula ebigendererwa byabwe ebiba byakujjako nakyemalira ffe tetulina buzibu nabo. Ekirala kikyetuzaako byetubuze nga tukola mu biraba era tukyagenda mu maaso n'okubikola n'okunga abantu baffe okulaba nga nakyemalira tumumalamu amaanyi ne tumujja mu ggwanga lyaffe, effugabbi ne tulijjako mu ggwanga lyaffe. Kakati mutulabe nga twenyigira mu bikolwa ebyenjawulo nga tulwanirira abantu baffe be basiba, tugenda mu nsi eyo okukola protests oba demonstrations ne meetings ezimu nga tutegeeza ensi mulekeraawo okusupportinga nakyemalira oba mulekeraawo okufandinga ebikolwa ebyokutunugunya abantu, okutta abantu n'ebirala bwe bityo. So activities zaffe zigenda mu maaso era tujja kuvaayo ne program ey'omuggundu nga kyeyamanyanzi babagambye ya mobilization, naye mobilization egenda mu maaso n'ebirala byonna byetukola, activities zonna zikyagenda mu maaso. Bo ekisembayo kwe kusaba n'amawulire obutagezaako okuteekawo embeera eraga nti tulina obutakwatagana ne baganda baffe ab'omu bibiina ebirala oba ab'omu formations endala. Ffenna ekigendererwa kyaffe bwe kiba kyakujjako nakyemalira kyetulina okussaako essira, ekyo kyetuliko. Era ffe dictatorship eno gye tulwanyisa tugiraba ng'enjovu. Buli omu mu ffe bannayuganda, oba oli wa kibiina ki, oba oli wa ddiini ki, oba ovaawo mu ggwanga, olina okubeerawo wookwata as long as enjovu tugipushinga mu direction yemu. Gwe bw'oba okutte ku mutwe, nze nga nkutte ku magulu, ate totandika kumbuuza lwaki okutta awo nze nenkwata wano. Ffenna tukolere wamu okulaba nga nakyemalira tumusuula wansi. Tetusobola kubanga ffenna tuli mu busibe ne tutandika kompitinga kulaba ani anaatukulira mu kkomera. Kiba tekimakinga sense. Eggwanga lyaffe tumanyi ebizibu byalyo bingi nnyo mwenanga bimanyi. Ebyo tulina okufokasingako. N'olwekyo baganda baffe abamu bwe bavaayo ne bekunga ne bagamba katuteeke direction eno, kiba kirungi naffe bwe tukwatira wano okulaba nti ffenna eventually nakyemalira tumusuula ku ttaka. Naye kirala, National Unity Platform oba ekibiina kyaffe kino kibadde n'ekisinde kya People Power, tubadde ku mwanjo okulaba nga tusaba unity oba okukwatagana wakati waffe n'abalala. Era mujjukira bulungi bwe twaba mu kalulu twabandiikira bonna abali ku ludda olulwanyisa nakyemalira ne tubasaba tumitinge tuwayeemu tulabe struggle tutya mu maaso. So si kituufu nti tulina butakwatagana, tutambulira wamu okulaba nga nakyemalira tumusuula wansi. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala. Ekisooka ensonga sina kiwulirako personally, naye ekisingira ddala nti byetwogera wano, byetwogera mu public, byetwogera mu private spaces, tetulina kyetukweka. Nga bwenjogedde tetulina ate tetusanctioningangako ng'ekibiina. Mukimanyi bulungi nnyo bannange nti tulwana ne nakyemalira ainvestinga nnyo okulaba nga tetukwatagana. Tetugenda kufuelinga ensonga eyo okulaba nga afuna kyayagala. Tetukwataganira wamu era tujja kubeerezaamu mpaka nga nakyemalira tumusudde ku ttaka. Mwebale nnyo.
Mira,